But again, my main purpose lay ahead. I wanted to see what Omar Khadr would say. I went to the event at Dalhousie, and I had paid in advance for the ticket. I had received confirmation just really hours earlier that I was indeed admitted. I paid my money. Of course, I paid money to fly to Halifax to buy a hotel room for the night because of the hour of the event. And when I approached, I was immediately targeted by a whack of campus security and Halifax police who said I couldn't come in. I had a ticket, I had flown in, I was banned. No reason at all other than, I suppose, I had the wrong opinions. I argued with them for about 15 minutes. Here's some lowlights of how that went.
Okay, I bought a ticket.
Not a problem. Okay, so just wait and see. If you
if
just
it's
wait
not a
1 second,
problem.
we'll come in.
Oh, so there is a problem?
It's not a problem. It's okay. We'll just wait 1 second. We'll just wait. We'll have some people here to come speak to you.
Well, I don't want to speak to them. I want to go in.
Sure, not a problem.
Okay.
We've been asked to inform you that you're not welcome here tonight.
By whom? I know the terrorist doesn't want me, but I'm not going to leave because I've done nothing wrong. I paid for the ticket, and I have not caused a disturbance. I've not broken any rules. And the fact that a terrorist might not want me here is not of interest to me.
Sir,
I received.
can I ask you to leave, please?
I'm not leaving.
Are you refusing to leave, sir?
Yeah.
The university is not welcoming him here today.
What do you mean the university's not welcoming him? So I got an email from you as recently as yesterday saying it was fine.
Yes, I understand that.
I think you're lying. Who told you? You're making this up.
No, I'm not making this.
Well, show me your authority. You don't speak for this event. I want your names. What's your name? And why won't you tell me your name? It's a little cowardly. Are you running this event here today?
Yes.
So these guys say I'm kicked out. And I say I have a written confirmation that I'm not. And I say I've done nothing wrong. Mm-hmm. I'm well behaved, as everyone knows.
Okay.
I'm extremely polite, as everyone knows. And I even had a shower, so I'm smelling fresh. So why are you kicking me out?
Are you recording?
Yes, I am.
No, you shouldn't.
I'm recording a breach of contract, so this is evidence. I'm not going to record in there.
We may have to hand you over to the security to deal
I'm
with
right
that.
here. I couldn't be closer if he was touching me. I mean, we're practically bosom buddies. He's about 4 inches taller than me, but other than that, we're a spitting image. I'm sort of embarrassed you wearing those medals at an event with a guy who murdered allies. I respect the fact that you earned those medals. I find it bizarre that you would stand on guard for a terrorist, war criminal, Al-Qaeda murderer. I'm interested in getting in. I'm happy to follow the rules, but you put me through 10 minutes of embarrassment. So what do you want?
Would you like to go in, sir?
I would. All right. And will you let me in? All right. Thank you.
I was intransigent. I mean, really, at that point, I thought if they're really going to arrest me and handcuff me, let that happen. Let that be the message from Dalhousie, a place that literally arrests journalists, citizens with no criminal record at all. I hadn't done it. I had just walked in. I hadn't caused a disturbance or anything. And imagine if they had actually arrested me that night while giving an evening of honors to an Al-Qaeda terrorist. I presume that's what made them change at the last minute. They really were counting on me to be submissive and walk myself out, but I've decided I've had it with that. I'd say I don't like butting heads with police. I'd say I grew up in a family. The police were regarded at the absolute top of the heap in terms of people you should respect, even people you should obey. These days I find both of those hard to do as police become increasingly political. That's an excerpt from the Ezra Levant Show, which is a show I do every day. I do a monologue, interview an interesting guest, and then I read my hate mail. But you've got to subscribe to it, which you can do at premium.rebelnews.com.